Hello you lot, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Hope you had a great weekend. A weekend that was as big as Akinfenwa's arms. Wow. I went to Saints versus Bournemouth where the halftime entertainment was budget. And this week's 5 Things video is again very kindly sponsored by Pitch DMM, a new football app giving fans a proper voice. There's loads to get involved with on the app, and you can rate basically everything. For example, Palace pretty much got it spot on this weekend against Leicester, so 5 stars all round. You can also give your predictions for next week's games and basically give your opinion on everything. Also, there's a feature called Fan Time, where you can record responses to questions from celebs and ex-pros. I'm hoping they're going to let me ask some questions on there soon. Get the Pitch DMM app from the Apple or Play Store now. Arsene Wenger managed his final game at Old Trafford this weekend, where he's had some mixed results in the last 22 years. Of course, Arsenal lost 2-1, keeping up their impressive record of losing every single away game in 2018 so far. He really is going out on a high, isn't he? But the most amazing thing about the day was Alex Ferguson and Jose Mourinho, Wenger's 2 biggest foes over the last 22 years, fawning over him and giving him a special gift. And I can now reveal what was inside that black box. Oh, Fergie, you troll. It looked a bit like when your mum forces you to make up with your siblings after a big fight. Or was like when someone you really hate leaves the office and you want to write in their card, "I've always hated you," but you just put, "all the best, mate," instead. The craziest thing about the day was what Mourinho said about Wenger, a man he had previously claimed was a specialist in failure and a voyeur. He said, "If he's happy, I'm happy. If he's sad, I'm sad. I always wish the best for my opponents. Some gestures, some words, it would be better without it. I feel better now without it, no doubts about it." Sounds like a song lyric. We had big matches, big fights, so thank you very much for that. Regret? Little negative episodes, yes I do, and probably he also does. I am going to remember him as a big opponent, as the manager of the Invincibles. The Invincibles I met when I arrived in this country in 2004. The Invincibles that made me a better coach. That is the way I would like to remember him. Wow. I don't think I can ever take anything Mourinho says seriously again. But he wasn't the only one. Even Arsenal Fan TV have changed their tune. Wenger in blood. I've always said that. He's a legend. Fam. Meanwhile, in Scotland, Graham Murty has stepped down as Rangers boss, with reports suggesting that former Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard will replace him and go into his first full managerial job. He'll go head-to-head for the SPL title with Brendan Rodgers at Celtic, his former Reds manager. And while a lot of people are questioning the appointment, to be fair to him, he has stopped Rodgers winning a title before. Meanwhile in Turkey, one fan went to extreme lengths to watch his team this weekend. One Denizlispor fan wouldn't let a silly little thing like a year-long stadium ban stop him watching his team, so he hired a cherry picker, plonked it outside the stadium and sat atop it for their big game against Gaziantepspor this weekend. The good news was Denizlispor won 5-0 to drag themselves out of the relegation spots. The bad news was the police found out and told the fan to get down. To be fair, with ticket prices rising in England, I feel like we might be seeing a few cherry pickers outside Old Trafford soon. In the Sudan Premier League, a game between Al Shota and Al Hilal was stopped when a goat ran on the pitch. To be fair, that is a decent turn of pace there, and I'm hearing that Man City have already made a £100 million bid. And finally, you've probably seen people with football-related tattoos, the favourite badge on the arm or something like that, but in Brazil, one fan went a little bit further by getting his team's football shirt tattooed all over his body. Mauricio dos Anjos embarked on a year-long mission to get his beloved Flamengo shirt tattooed all over his body, complete with squad number 10 on the back. What's he going to do when they change their shirt next season? Right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Comment below with what you learned from the weekend's football. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it and you like this series. And if you're new here, subscribe to my channel for weekly football silliness. Maybe even hit that little bell and join the notification squad like Alex DeBay, who broke the notification bell. Calm down, mate. That's it, I'm off to get the Palace shirt tattooed all over my body. Or not. See ya. You're on my heart just like